Storm Tracker 13 chief meteorologist Rachael tracking all of it and the top of Pikes Peak.
Yeah, that snow up at Hoosier Pass, that's nothing compared to this picture. Take a look. This is from mile 16 on Pikes Peak Highway. This was put on Pikes Peak Marathon and Ascent's Facebook page, and I mean, my goodness, it does not look like May at the top of the peak. With snow like that high, this late in the season, likely going to keep snow on the peak for quite some time, even as the temperatures begin to warm up, if, of course, they ever do. Storm Tracker 13 live HD Doppler radar. We're still tracking a few strong storms sliding toward the south and east across El Paso County, moving across Highway 24, sliding just to the east and south of Fountain. We'll continue to track these storms. Thankfully, nothing severe to tell you about as of right now, but storms that do continue to pop up yet this afternoon and evening will be capable of producing some gusty winds, heavy rain, and we can't rule out the potential for hail up to 1 inch in diameter. So we'll be tracking these storms very closely, especially along the I-25 corridor. That's where we have the best potential of getting some of those stronger storms this evening. Taking a look at your skycast, we're going to get another wave of storms that will push through likely right around 6 o'clock. We'll keep the storms around through 8 o'clock, and then we'll slide everything off toward the east by 10 o'clock. Could have a few lingering showers around 10 for Colorado Springs, but other than that, we really should start to see things winding down by midnight and into early tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, expect to see a mixture of clouds and sunshine. Should be a beautiful start to the day, just like we had out there this morning. By lunchtime, still have plenty of sunshine. That sun really helping to warm things up again tomorrow. But we will see another round of showers and thunderstorms popping up around 3 o'clock. Most of the activity up across the high country, but we'll see a few scattered storms sliding over the I-25 corridor and out across the plains. The storms that we'll have tomorrow will not be as numerous as the storms that we have out there today and that we had out there yesterday. However, the storms that we do get, we'll be able to pack a punch. Heavy rain once again will be a big threat, and we'll have to monitor the potential for a bit of hail, especially out across the far eastern plains. Once again, everything winding down by midnight tomorrow night. As I mentioned, we could see a few strong to severe storms. Best chance for that really going to be out across the Colorado-Kansas border, where you see that yellow. That's where we have the slight chance for severe weather for your Wednesday afternoon. Taking a look at your temperatures tonight, we'll be dropping into the 40s and 50s for the lower elevations. We'll expect to see 30s off to the west of I-25. High temperatures tomorrow, 70s with even a few 80s sprinkled in across the lower elevations. Could hit 80 degrees tomorrow in Pueblo. We'll expect to see 71 in Colorado Springs and Denver, looking for a high temperature of 75. So again, starting to feel a bit more May-like as we take you into the middle of the work week. Checking out your Colorado Springs 7-day forecast. We'll keep the 70s in place through Thursday, but then we're going to drop the temperatures as our next storm system moves in. Friday into Saturday, we're really going to kick up the storm potential between 40 and 50%, with the most active time frame looking to be Friday afternoon into your Saturday morning. By Saturday afternoon, the storm should really come to an end. 57 degrees will be your high temperature on Saturday, though, so it's looking to stay a bit on the cool side. We'll warm the temperature back to 65 on Sunday, with 70s expected early next week. By Tuesday, we'll finally feel comfortable taking the chance for storms out of the forecast. A dry day on tap. Pueblo, 80 degrees expected tomorrow. We'll drop the temperature just slightly on Thursday. A 10% chance for storms both days. Friday, though, we'll kick that chance up to 30%, with a 20% chance for storms during the first half of your Saturday. By Saturday afternoon, should begin to see things drying out. 70s are back on Sunday. 80s return Monday and Tuesday. In Canyon City, tomorrow, 77 degrees will be our high temperature. We'll hit 76 on Thursday, 65 on Friday, with temperatures sticking around the 60s this weekend. We'll be back in the 70s and 80s early next week. And Teller County, low 60s Wednesday, Thursday, and then a 50 to 60% chance for storms Saturday and Friday. Sunday will dry things out, and we'll keep it a bit on the drier side through the middle of next week. Of course, a lot of people have their eyes pinned on that Thursday forecast, hoping that the Thunderbirds will be able to fly like we saw them doing this morning. As of right now, it looks like the storms should hold off until the afternoon, which would allow the Thunderbirds to perform their show, and of course the cadets to stay dry, but we'll keep it very close.